This continues, it could have a big impact on the midterm elections. For more on this and the president's tariffs, I'm joined by Republican Congressman Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma. Congressman, good to see you. Thank you for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Your support of the president's imposition of the steel and aluminum tariffs, which kicked this all off, is stronger than that of your congressional delegation from Oklahoma. Why are you so deep in the president's corner on this?
Hey, this is about bringing people back to the table. We have been having a lot of countries over the last, 20, 30 decades, or 20 or 30 years, taking advantage of our economy and not allowing us to do business in their countries. You know, we talk a lot about Canada, and I get that. Look, we do, Oklahoma does a lot of trade with Canada ourselves, but this is about care of a bigger issue too. You have raw material that's bypassing our laws coming through Canada into the United States, and the president's looking at this as a whole picture, not just Canada. This isn't just about Canada. This isn't about Mexico. This is about having a free trade or a fair trade for all of our businesses to do business in other countries that are doing business inside our country. And so the president is a negotiator, and he's allowing people to say, if you want to do business with us, then we want to do business with you.
I hear you, Congressman. And this just started with China and aluminum and steel, but it's not affecting China.
Well, it's also coming through Canada that way.
Right, but it's not really. I mean, in what way?
Yes, it is. Raw material is coming through Canada and coming through Mexico too, to the United States, with countries that we do not have trade deals with.
Steel and aluminum is coming through Canada illegally into the United States without tariffs? I mean, you guys are some of the biggest steel users in the country in Oklahoma because of your oil and natural gas hubs. This is going to impose prices on you.
What we're saying is that raw material is coming through Canada. Look, Canada is a trade partner. We want to do business with Canada. I get that. But this isn't just about Canada, and I know we're focusing on Canada, but this is about a larger economy. A lot of these companies that are inside the United States just got a 14% tax cut, and they're doing great, and our economy is responding to it. We see that. Right now is the best time to renegotiate our deal. If we're going to do it, we do it now, because we do know that
we are in the midst of renegotiations, right? We were in the midst of routine NAFTA renegotiations when President Trump does these things like insulting trade partners. That you are a businessman. You are a businessman. You can't possibly think that's a good way of negotiating with your closest partners, right? Insulting them, calling them names. You can't be supportive of the president's tweet about Justin Trudeau yesterday.
What I am supportive of is the president's ability to negotiate, and he has been proven over and over again that he's a master at negotiating. And what he's doing is he's putting our country first, and the president of Canada is doing the same thing. He's putting Canada first, and they should. Both of them should be putting their countries first. But the president ran on putting America first and making us great again. And you can see that our economy is responding to that. Our economy is responding in a great way to that. We have job reports that are repeating over and over, breaking records of expectations.
But that's got nothing to do with the trade war. I don't understand what the relationship between a trade war and jobs.
It does.
When? How?
Well, this has to do about moving our economy first. Every business owner, as you said yourself, I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
Every business owner wants to expand our market. We have companies from other countries doing business inside our country, and we're not able to do business in their country. That's what we're talking about.
But
by
that's
having
not
free
the
trade.
case with Canada. If you want to have 20%, I don't know what you're talking about. This is puzzling to me. Can you give me one example of raw materials getting snuck through Canada and not being charged adequate tariffs and duties? Like, I don't know what you're saying.
Well, let's talk. You said that's not accurate with Mexico and Canada. Let's talk about Mexico themselves. You got our products. You got Ford not Ford, but Wranglers that used to be made in my district in Oklahoma. That now Wranglers are being produced in Mexico and being brought and sold, which I got a pair on as we speak. You have Fords. The trucks and other parts that are being made down in Mexico.
But that's under NAFTA. That's not illegal.
Yeah, I know it's not illegal, but what I'm saying is we're trying to renegotiate NAFTA.
But that's what we were doing. There was a renegotiation of NAFTA
unless they're forced to come back to the table.
There were actual renegotiations going on when President Trump came in and dropped this bomb.
No, there wasn't. They weren't really wanting to talk to us, and why would they? Because it's been great for their country. And the only way this is going to happen is if the president forces them to come back. And that's what we're doing. We want to keep Canada as a trade partner.
But they
we
were at
want
the
to keep
table,
Mexico
Congressman.
as a trade partner.
This is nonsense. They were actually at the table. There was an entire, all of the countries, all three countries had their delegations at a NAFTA renegotiation. This has been going on.
And what was the outcome of that?
They've been negotiating. They were doing things until President Trump decided that it's...
They were trying to protect what they had. Mexico was trying to protect what they had, and they weren't willing to give anywhere. This is us being able to move forward. I want to have a good, strong NAFTA deal, but not the one we have right now. I want to have one that creates jobs here inside the United States, not creates jobs in Mexico and Canada.
You weren't here for my earlier discussion. I mean, the numbers of jobs created by NAFTA in the United States are probably in the hundreds of thousands. But
we've also lost a lot of jobs inside the United States, too.
We gain jobs, we lose jobs every single month. Every single month. That's how it goes. We've had years of job creation since 2009, since April of 2009.
Yeah, but we were losing a lot of jobs too, and that's why our economy was flat. Now that our economy is climbing,
wasn't flat. Our economy hasn't been flat. Congressman,
when you're running
who are you doing
2%
this for? I don't understand what you're saying. You're making up facts in front of me. I mean, you know, I'm a business journalist, right?
Okay, so yeah, and
I didn't just fall off the Canadian turnip truck.
Do what? I'm sorry.
I didn't just fall off the Canadian turnip truck. I've actually been studying business for a while.
But you're saying that our economy was strong before the president came in to
actually, that's actually what I said. The U.S. economy was strong before Donald Trump became president. You're not going to deny that to me now.
No, it was climbing at a very snail pace. Are you saying that the economy isn't better than it is now than it was before the president came in?
This is a weird circular conversation, sir. Maybe we'll get a chance to do it again. That just doesn't make any sense. When there's economic growth every month over the growth before, you can't say the economy is stronger now than it was then.
It is. You can't deny it is. Look at the growth that we've had.
Because we've been having unemployment lower for the last 9 years. Sir, this is just, I mean, you're a business guy. I don't understand this.
Needed inside the United States, and you have people wanting a job. You have 6.5 million job openings and 6.2 million people on unemployment. What the president is doing is being extremely effective. We've seen faster growth in our economy right now than we've seen since 2000. It's moving forward and moving in the right direction. It's because of our tax plan and the tax relief that we gave to the American people.
All right, Congressman, good to talk to you. Thank you for joining me. Congressman Mark